I have to say the anime really captured this moment here. This moment, the tune of the music, the place of it all, it really works wondrously well, and you can truly feel like everything is in the end. And the question is this really the end for the man who will revive civilization? The Doctor Stone episode 4 anime review, and this is the angry anime fan, the despair reviewer. Senku and Taiju with Yuzihara has reached the hot springs where they, well, rest up a little bit in that. Of course they don't have mixed bath. They created a wall there. Taiju reveals that he wanted to say something to Yuzihara, but now that the world has come to an end and they have to rebuild it, he feels like he does not have the courage to say it right now. So in a way, it's gonna take a long time before they confess to each other, although I'm pretty sure they are an item. The next day, Senku explains his scientific reason when he tries to create gunpowder. While finishing that, with Taiju's strength, he can create the sparks, although he forgetting that Taiju is so strong that he can create a real explosion. And indeed, they do create one explosion, but luckily they managed to dodge it. But doing so creates a smoke stream that Tsukasa can see. It's also revealed that Tenku do not really want to kill Tsukasa, but he want to say that Tsukasa is a logical man that can trade. They can trade this for something else in order for Tsukasa to back off about killing all the human statues. But it's just during that moment, surprisingly, that a smoke signal is heard. Someone else is alive out there. Realizing though that giving away their smoke signal again will signify where they are completely, Senku in the end decides to do so. While Taiju is off collecting firewood, Tsukasa is caught up, takes Yuzihara hostage, and demands to know in his calm tone the secret of the revival formula. Also saying that he will do anything to keep civilization being restored, after all it's been so corrupt to him. Senku at first do not saying that he doesn't really care, but here we actually show a little bit more of Senku's human side. Senku is a troll, a little bit of an insufferable genius and all that stuff, but deep down, very deep down, he has a heart. And well, it's not so deep down, he has a heart, it's just that he is always hiding it behind his smugness. But he is truly thankful for Taiju's friendship as well as Yuzihara's friendship. And Yuzihara is also the girl his best friend Taiju fell in love with. So of course he cannot let her get killed. He gives up the secret, and with that Tsukasa lets go of Yuzihara, but he prepares to kill Senku, as they have one final talk about saying, "Will you give up science? If you do, I don't have to kill you." Is that to show that Tsukasa, although a little bit extreme in thinking methods, is a little bit misguided as well. We see a flashback once Senku was a kid, and a guy I presume to be his father. I guess he has a familiar voice. I think that is Kenji Fuwara when I think about it. I guess that makes sense. He tends to voice every single dad out there. My point is though that in this situation, we see that Senku, even as a kid, was a little bit of a child prodigy. He wanted to go to space. He started to read, learn, and experimented. And during this moment, he also met Taiju, who defended him from bullies, even though he didn't fight back. And in the end, he became his sidekick to Senku. And when they entered middle school or something like that, he brought in Yuzihara as the home, well, not the home makes, but the, well, knitting place. It turns out Yuzihara is very good at knitting. And she created dolls that they sent up together with a rocket that Senku has built, a small one. And the dolls were sent up to space. It's a really heartwarming moment with the feels there to it. But the true feels comes as Tsukasa prepares to kill Senku. Taiju finally senses that something is wrong and runs back. As he screams Senku's name, a sad music is played, but Taiju is too late. As can't say their names. As Tsukasa delivers a chop here, saying that he will knock unconscious and die as his neck will dislocate. The strike is there before Taiju can reach it. Is this the end of Senku? So I have to say this is a really warm episode of its sense. Not only because it's warm outside, but also because it shows a little bit inblick in Senku's childhood, how much he loved science as a kid and still does, as well as how he got friends with them, Taiyu and Yuzhara. They are so different and yet they are tight grouped together. The dolls up in space, I mean, that is just adorable. And the fact that Taiyu screamed his name in desperation with sad music playing, yes, I have to say that is good. Also, as a smoke signal saying, we saw someone, a lady, with an unfortunate deep voice. I'm saying unfortunate because I was actually hoping to have her to have a little lighter voice. But I guess we're not that lucky. Who is she? Well, I already know. Do you? Give me a false if you have any.